Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Hello, boys. What's up, boys? It's your boy Deathboy here, and welcome to the Dedcast. That is right. The new DedChat podcast. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how I want to do this or how it's gonna go, but yeah. This is gonna be the pilot episode. So far it's just me. Um, and yeah. I honestly I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. I hope y'all like the little background I created here. We're using some Crazy Taxi gameplay. This was one of my favorite games back on the PS2. Absolutely fucking love the shit out of this game. I'd play it all the time as a kid. I love playing it in arcades, especially arcades I can't remember. It was Peter Piper Pizza. I remember I would go fucking crazy at this game on Peter Piper Pizza, and yeah. But before I get into my little tangents, right? So this is the Dedcast, the new official DedChat podcast, and I thought it'd be cool to do this to make more long form Dead chats. And when it comes to this stuff, really, what's gonna be more about is just me yapping, going off on tangents, and eventually, if when I invite guests on, me and whoever I invite on will just talk off of each other, go off on tangents and stuff. And I hope it comes out really well, and I hope y'all like it. The way the layout is right now with my little character and the little sound bar that moves when I talk, it's not gonna be fully final. If anything, this really is like I made this like a month ago, and I've really liked how it turned out. And I'm not sure if this is how it's gonna be in future episodes, if I'm gonna change it or what. But for now, this is how it's gonna be, and I like how it looks so far, and I hope y'all do too. Whenever another idea I had was whenever I can talk about something, right, is like, say I want to pop something on the little whenever I'm talking about something, I can pop it into the little screen. And I'll probably like take notes or something on like what timestamp it will be, and like what we're talking about. So like, say one day me and whoever I'm talking with, I'm talking about, I don't know, a new album or something. Maybe I'll flash up a little icon on it on the screen, um, for and see how that looks. I kind of got that idea from the To Be Honest podcast, because in their podcast they have a little TV screen, and whenever they're talking about something like Logan Paul or Jake or Mr. Beast or whatever, they'll put it on the screen. And I thought that was a really cool idea, so I just stole it. I'm not gonna lie, I just straight up stole that idea. But apparently their podcast is over. I don't actually know, but if it is, I'm yoinking that shit. But yeah, so what was I going off about earlier? Right, my first tangent, the first ever tangent of Dedcast was Crazy Taxi in arcades, right? So I loved going to like stuff like Chuck E. Cheese and Peter Piper Pizza as a kid, because I would always try to get tokens, right? But I was always forced to the dilemma, right? It was either, do I use my tokens to maximize my profit of getting tickets, or do I actually just go out, have fun, and play arcade games? It usually ended up being a mix of both. One of the games, like I said, that I loved to play was Crazy Taxi. I absolutely love playing this on arcades and stuff. Another game I really liked that was racing game is like any motorcycle game. I always thought those were cool. How if you move the motorcycle left or right, it moves the character in the game, and I thought that was so fucking cool. I thought that was so dope. And I just, yeah, I really thought that was cool. And I always liked racing games, or like Fast and Furious. And recently, speaking of racing games, I remember Mario Kart came out in arcade. It was like Mario Kart DX or something. And at this place we got called Main Event, it's like kind of it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a new Peter Piper Pizza. The best way I can explain it, it's like an arcade slash bowling area slash laser tag slash dinner place slash diner place. It's crazy. It's a whole ton of stuff. But I remember me and my cousins would go there like every weekend, and we would play Mario Kart, or we would do skee ball. I think we did laser tag like once or twice. We'll bowl there once in a while. All right, that was weird. I don't know if you'll notice, but the audio kind of just cut off abruptly because my editing software is doing kind of fucky right now. Sorry about that. Technical error, but what was I talking about? Right, bowling alley, and we go bowling there once in a while. I remember one time we got this private room at the bowling area. It was really cool and really fun to just like have a room for just us, and we were having fun and being loud and stuff. It was pretty cool. Um, it's funny because the main event center is actually in our local mall, so usually before that we'd go to the mall, and next to it was a comic book shop. And I remember going there to buy Pokemon cards or comic books. I'd always try looking for Ghost Rider or whatever looks cool and catches my eye, I'll buy. Um, I always thought that was pretty cool. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss home. I do. Funny enough, today as of recording this, me and my girlfriend, we finally bought plane tickets. So I will be going home on the 17th, and I will be back on the 8th. The 17th of December and the 8th of January. So from there, when it comes to DedChat, I'm going to pre-record videos, specifically 2.0 and classic videos. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I suggest watching the DedChat season 3 video I just uploaded on Monday, and I kind of explain things better here. Now I think about it, since I have like a whole ton of time to talk about stuff and not really a time limit, that I limit to myself, I could go off about DedChat, right? So, well, I already forgot what I was gonna talk about. Damn. Right. So when it comes to the podcast, really, I just, like I said, I want it to be an extension of DedChat and just have fun with it. Not take it too serious, right? Whatever fuck ups are in there, I'm not gonna edit out because I want to keep it. I want to keep it all one long take, and 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 just have fun with it, right? Because I really do enjoy this channel. I've been having so much fun with this channel. I think it's changed my life in a good way. It's given me something to really, I don't know if I want to say grind towards, but like it gives me something to really do and put my creativity into. And I'm having a lot of fun with coming up with ideas for DedChat and stuff. And I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for a lot of things to come, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope you guys like what I have to make. Cause your support means a lot to me, and shout out to, my family, my friends, everybody who's really excited to see what I have in the future, right? They always tell me, they're hyped for the new season of DedChat. And it means a lot to me that even, it's as odd as it is, that even my family watches my videos. That it means a lot to me knowing that they watch it and, they keep up with this stuff, right? Because I haven't made YouTube videos like a genuine, I don't know about genuine YouTube video, right? Because I had a main channel called XXDeathboyXX, and that was kind of the channel I would always, record and upload on and stuff, right? And I got pretty burnt out from it, and I just stopped editing videos. I stopped putting a lot of effort into videos, because I very vividly remember I would put a lot of effort into videos just for them not to get any views, like, at all. And videos I would put absolutely zero to no effort into got hundreds of views. And I know it shouldn't bother me, right? Because that's just how YouTube is and stuff. But I don't know, it just got to me, and I found it annoying, and I didn't want to. It was just disheartening. So eventually when I came to DedChat, right, it's like I'm putting equal amount of effort into each of these videos. So whether a video does well or not, it's just luck of the draw, right? Sometimes a video will pop off, sometimes a video doesn't. But at the end of the day, I could say I'm putting equal effort into each of my videos, and it made me feel really happy, because knowing that no matter how much effort I put into it, the channel was slowly growing, and we're almost at 300 subscribers right now, and it's really nice seeing this channel grow. Even though I can genuinely say I haven't put a lot of effort into this channel, I really think anybody, absolutely anybody, can make a channel like DedChat. They can just go out, record some gameplay, and just talk over it. A lot of people say it's dead, right? That it doesn't get a lot of views because, you know, gaming commentary isn't it right now. It's a thing of the past. Not a lot of people do it anymore. Anybody can really do it, right? One of my friends who used to be a viewer, now my friend, I like to say, Walks. He, I don't know if you heard my girlfriend in the background. She just went, ugh. Shout out to Walks. Walks made a channel called Walksalt. And, you know, I want to say it's pretty similar to DedChat. He will talk about a subject while playing over, like, live gameplay commentary. So he'll be actively talking as he plays, which is different for me because I will record the gameplay and then talk over it. But, you know, he does something similar, and I really do enjoy his videos a lot. I'm pretty sure I know I made a video about him recently, called the Walks Call Out Post or something like that. That was a pretty funny video. So I had a lot of fun making that video. You know, who knows? Maybe Walks will show up on the Dedcast, the Dedcast one day. Who knows? Walks, if you're watching this, just say no, but hit me up. Hit me up. Yeah, I think one thing that I'm not sure if I want to say it will be a challenge per se or not, but it will definitely be, you know, finding tangents to talk about for, you know, however long these videos end up being on the podcast, because I think it's very easy for 2, 3, 4 people to talk about something, to go off on tangents, to bounce off of each other easily for 30 minutes. But I don't know, for me, when it comes to talking, right, like this by myself, I definitely feel the time. Like whenever I'm making a DedChat video and say it's like 8 minutes, 9 minutes long, I will feel it like, damn, this is feeling long. But I feel like if there's more people in the room talking, that time doesn't feel so long. Something that's 10 minutes could feel like 5 minutes, right? And I guess that's another thing I'm worried about when it comes to the Dedcast, is if y'all will get bored listening to my voice yap about nonsense for 30 minutes straight. Because like I said, I do want to I think the idea of keeping this to like roughly more or less 30 minutes is a decent idea. I got that idea from the Sleep Deprived podcast. I talked about that in my season 3 video. But Sleep Deprived is another big inspiration for this podcast. And I really enjoy their content, and like I said, I just yoinked their shit. Yeah, I really do enjoy their content a lot, and you know, they're a big inspiration. Like I said, Schlatt is the biggest inspiration for DedChat in general. You know, I've said this a bazillion times. I know. I'm sorry if y'all are annoyed by it. My bad. But like I said, his weekly slap YouTube videos were a huge inspiration for this channel, and a huge inspiration, and with how I wanted to make my videos. You know, it started off with, like I said, weekly uploads every Monday, just playing older Call of Duty games, and now we're finally evolving past Call of Duty and doing other stuff with the channel. You know, it's been over 2 years of DedChat. You know, I gotta evolve over time, right? And you know, I like going on YouTube, right? Because I noticed recently I go on YouTube, and I will watch. I'll see small content creators, right? With like 1,000, 5,000 viewers, and I feel really happy for them, because I will see that they only have 5 like videos that they started uploading like this year, and they already gained that much traction, and the videos are so well made. Like, you know, these guys are gonna get bigger, right? And not to say I feel jealous, right? I get it, but their content is it's just so good to compare to mine. Because like I said, all I do is just talk into a mic, right? Like I said, anybody should do it, which is why I don't expect to grow super fast. I'm trying to carve out my niche, and it's really funny, because today I watched a J Schlatt video about Q&As, and somebody said, I want to, do YouTube, but how should I, or like something about like, how do you start something? And Schlatt said, one of the best things to do is to carve out a niche until you grow an audience and then expand to bigger and broader things, right? And I like to think that's kind of what I did with DedChat, right? I started off with Call of Duty commentary. I've been growing the Call of Duty commentary, and now that I'm at roughly 300 subscribers, I think I can finally, I in my mind, I feel like 300 is a lot, right? I can finally, expand it and, use other gameplays, even do this podcast, even though I don't expect it to get big. It's more of like a little something for the people who've stuck around since the beginning, I remember for I think like the first 7 months, I think, of DedChat, I only gained 10 subscribers within 7 months. So seeing me go from that to gaining like over 150 subscribers in 1 year is absolutely insane. And I really hope that, when it comes to when 2025 comes around, I definitely, not New Year's resolution, but definitely New Year's goals. I definitely want to set a subscriber goal by the end of, 2025 till 2026. And, depending on what I'm doing or how fast the channel is growing, I'll set a pretty big sub goal, right? Because the goal at the beginning of this year was originally 150 subscribers. I remember the goal for 2024 was to get to 150, and right now we're at like 296, and that is unbelievable. I remember actually once we got to 150, I said fuck it, let's get to 250, and we did it. We smashed that record. So I don't know, but maybe next year I'll say let's try going for 500 subscribers. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe that's pushing it a little bit, but we'll see how I'm feeling, right? Because 2024 still isn't over. We still got a whole month to go. We still got an entire month to go. So who knows, right? Actually, now that I think about it, oh my god, you guys are gonna see my ADHD crack up so bad because of how much I'm hopping between topics. Like, I'm talking about DedChat, this is left field. Fortnite. Tomorrow, well, actually today, as of recording this, actually in 2 hours of this being uploaded, will be the new Fortnite event, right? The Fortnite event with Snoop Dogg, Ice Spice, Eminem, and Juice WRLD. I plan on watching it. Personally, I do not like Snoop Dogg and Ice Spice. Eminem is cool. I'll listen to his songs. I'm not a diehard fan. My girlfriend is, but Juice WRLD, I'm a huge fan. His new album recently came out. The Party Never Ends. It's an okay album. It's not. I don't know. That's the thing that I feel like the Weeknd kind of ruined for me. I'm very much a fan now of. I can't think of the word. It's albums with a story to it, right? I can't think of what the word is. But there's a word that they call these albums. And when it came to like the Weeknd, right? He made a story out of After Hours and Dawn FM. And like another album I love to listen to is My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade. That is another album with like an overarching amazing story to it. So when it comes to listening to Juice WRLD, right? Even an album like Goodbye and Good Riddance, that even felt like it had a story to it. You can kind of go with a flow to the album, like it goes from beginning to end. But when it comes to like his latest albums, it just feels like a collection of songs. Not that there's anything wrong with a collection of songs, but when it comes to Juice WRLD, calling this his final album and then dropping songs like that, hell, one of the songs isn't even Juice WRLD's, it's Kid Laroi. It just felt odd, And I know Juice WRLD has like so many songs like in his backup catalog or whatever. Like he has so many. I've heard so many leaked songs by him. I don't know. I really don't know if they're gonna call this the final album. I definitely feel like who's ever in control of his stuff, because I don't think his family is. I think it's is like producers, or whatever. They're definitely gonna want more money. They're gonna see that this album probably might not do well, and they're gonna want more money, and they're just gonna drop another album and another album until they're all and use everything, right? And speaking of dead artists, right? So I feel like when it comes to artists who pass away, my top three is definitely Lil Peep, XXXTentacion, and Juice World. I remember listening to them in high school all the time, and it's crazy because they all died in back-to-back years. Um, but each of them have what I consider like a good, bad, and like mediocre ending when it comes to their discographies, right? So like Lil Peep, I think right now has the best possible ending for his music, right? His music is under control by his family, and what his family's doing is they're releasing his older music that isn't on Spotify. They're going to his old albums that are on like SoundCloud and whatever, and they're releasing it on Spotify finally. And I couldn't be happier. I felt like that's amazing. That's probably the best thing you could do, right? Because they're not releasing quote unquote unreleased songs. They're not releasing made up remixes featuring other artists that they would never feature with. They're just releasing his older music to the public so that way they can hear it. And I think that is probably the best possible thing you can do for an artist. I think an artist with tragically one of the worst things was X. He passed away. He was shot and killed. And I really do not think he had any songs backed up, right? I think he had a very few handful. So when it came to his posthumous, I think, is it posthumous or post-mortem albums? Or I can't remember the word. But when it comes to those albums, right, a lot of them are just snippets of him talking, right? Like he'll have made like an Instagram post of him singing, playing the guitar for like 3 seconds. They will take that 3-second snippet and make a whole 5-minute song out of it, featuring a bunch of different artists, and it just feels so sloppy, and it sucks because I love his music. So listening to this like scraps, what it is, it's just scraps of music being like cobbled together and stitched together using features from other artists, is just really sucks. And I really hate listening to some of those songs sometimes. And then we have Juice WRLD, where he does have a back catalog. He does have a huge amount of songs, right, that they could release. But the problem with that is they're not released in his vision, right? I like to think there's a reason why some of those songs aren't released. Maybe they weren't finished in his eyes. Maybe he wanted to change it up in his eyes. And it sucks because those songs aren't in his vision. They aren't what he would have put out. Well, I don't know. Maybe they are. But that's what I mean. So when it comes to this last album, it's just sort of weird to listen to it knowing that. Shit. Damn, my fucking throat is starting to hurt. I can't think of any more stuff to talk about, honestly. I feel like I've used up all my topics. Trying to think what else, right? Oh, so one thing, I've been so invested in this game called Web Fishing recently. I've been playing the fuck out of that game so much. It's ridiculous how much I've been playing Web Fishing. I love that game. I've sunk in like over 10 hours into it already. Yeah, I'm at like 13.3 hours. It's dumb. But I absolutely love that game. And it is so much fun to play. I'm trying to get my girlfriend on it. I plan on getting my sisters on it. I want to get so many people on this game because it is genuinely a lot of fun just to hang out, go fishing, crack open a pack of beers, smoke a cigarette in the game. It's so dumb, but it's so funny. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I know it's like the furry fishing game, but I don't care. If I'm having a good time, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, that game is really dope. I mean, and it's only $5 on Steam. Speaking of Steam, they got that autumn sale going on. damn, some games are super, super, super cheap. Like one game I want to get my cousins on is Killing Floor. I think that game is like $2 right now. Like holy shit. That is actually crazy how cheap that game is right now. And Killing Floor is a really good game. I remember as a kid watching Vanoss play it, and I always wanted to play it. I remember when I bought it, I would play it, but then I get bored because, I didn't really have anyone to play with. So, yeah. Now I'm trying to think of what else to do. I mean, honestly, and realistically, I could end the podcast really whenever I wanted. I could end it now. I could end it in 10 minutes. I could end it in 5 minutes. But you know, I think, like I said, in the future, once there's more people, it will definitely have more substance. I think that it will get better, right? And this is just the pilot. This is just me throwing something out there. And give me suggestions. Maybe tangents I can go off about. Maybe if there's an old PS2 game, PS1 game y'all really like, give me a suggestion. I might play it in the background. Who knows? But I want to know what y'all think in the comments below. I read every single comment. It means a lot to me. And yeah, this has been the first week of season 3 of DedChat. Monday, y'all will see a new video up. And I hope y'all enjoy it. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Honestly, I really want to thank every single one of you guys for watching. If you watched, tell you what, if you've watched all this entire thing and made it to the very end, write in the comments, Death Boy is cool. But put cool with a K. It has to be cool. KOOL. Put death is cool. And if you write your comment, put it like in the very bottom. Death is cool, so I know for a fact one of y'all watched this to the very end. Well, I guess if you're leaving a comment, you did watch the end anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, I hope y'all have an amazing day, amazing night, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.